Hello and welcome to Hobz and Friendz. Today we are back in Charduk. We're going to work on getting from 50 to 55. I don't know how far we're going to get today, but my goal is to get past the bridge. So we're going to spend some time doing that. So we're just going to start here at the entrance, work our way down. All our videos for how I play these guys are all going and set up. So let's kind of get going here. Everybody is with me, I believe. So we can get started here. Now, there is, I wanted to try out some charming with the bard, so that's going to be something we're going to try out here whenever we get 2. This pull here should give us 2. Alright, so I think I put it on 0. I'm going to kill this. She should charm 1. Theoretically. Alright, let's look at her real quick. Alright, looks like she charmed it, so now she can switch to that target. And it worked. Alright. There's a little bit of interestness we need to try with that, but we do have a charm pet. Now, let me move this right here so I can see it. I don't know why she has a mercenary one right there. All right, so let's go. Let's get this guy. I don't know how long that charm lasts. I think the duration says a minute on like Alakazam, so we'll just keep messing with it. It has a max level of 53, so I suspect when it breaks, we'll just kill it and get a new one, right? Let's see here, set that. It already broke. Right, so I'm gonna now switch and get the other one right here. Hopefully this worked. You know what? I have it on a key. I don't think I repeat. So let's move it to 6 real quick, just so we can try that. A little too distracted with it. It didn't even last that long. There we go, we charmed that one. So apparently I don't repeat pad 0. So we got a pet. It's working actually pretty well. All things considered, right? Like, I'm losing Bard Song because she stops playing that, and I have to turn that back on after I charm this guy, but, I mean, situation where I have multiple mobs, she can at least take one out for the duration of the fight. That's kind of cool. Alright, so there we go. We are charming with the Bard now. I mean, and it feels like things are dying slightly faster. I don't know. I mean, they are light blue, but we'll see. Looks like a charm is about to break, so we'll grab another one here in just a second. Whenever this one breaks. There, it broke, so we're gonna hit 6. Charmed it again, and then back to action here. Awesome. That's working out pretty well. Let's make Tawani the tank so she can get some heals. Alright, so this is not the camp we're gonna stay at, but we're gonna clear this stuff just so that we can go down without having a bunch of stuff. Honest, I would jump, but with all these pets, I'm gonna have to resummon them because they're gonna. One of these guys is gonna get hit, and the pets are just gonna get vanquished. So, easiest is just to clear our way down. Plus, we get experience. We're almost getting 50% in here, so it's pretty nice. Now, am I crazy? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, I only see the one pet. I have one air pet and I have one water pet, so just kind of keep an eye on those. Alright, resummon or recharmed the pet. Come on. I mean, this is actually... now that I've got it going, it's actually pretty easy to do. Not really having to do much if anything, really. That looks like it broke, so I just need to make sure I, there we go, we got one. Charmed, I don't know what she's charming, so, she's just targeting whatever's here to charm, so X target 7, so anything that's on the extended target will get charmed. That just seems to be a good way to do it. Get ads, charm it, you know? I might have to move her to a separate monitor so I can stare at her screen easier. Because right now that charm box is pretty small. There we go. Got him. Perfect. Looks like we got a captain up, so we're gonna pull the El Captaino here. We're just gonna kill this guy. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna switch the captain here. And then have the bard charm that one. There we go, perfect. Now I can do this while we're in the upper areas until we get a new charm. I just realized I didn't buy any spells, so we're gonna... I might have to just go do that real quick. I do have a campfire down. So we'll see about doing that here in a second. Alright, she charmed that one. We got an Earring of Woven Bark, which is Ranger Druid, a Snare Clicky. That's not cool. I mean, that's not bad. Nice to have if you're in Era. Go over here. Perfect. Oh, charm broke, so charm that. Come on. Charm it. Oh, it's resisting. There we go, we got it. Alright, send it on. Free melody. That's what, I mean, it's not too bad. How much, it takes mana to charm for a bard, right? So, I mean, it's not terrible. It's working. I mean, I always found it annoying when a bard charmed in a group, but this ain't bad. Alright, and then everybody on this one. But you can see that the charm breaks quite a bit, so that is going to be kind of annoying, but I mean, I don't have to do anything with it. Like, I have it down to just that. So I showed this in the level 50 bard guide. Or is the bard? Oh, this macro here. X target 7, so whatever the target is that's being not being attacked currently, right? And then stop song melody 8, which is just singing that. So it's a very simple little macro, and then I have an assist macro right here, which just tells the pet attack X target 19. and the same time I re-hit my melody to go back to the normal melody that I play. So I mean, it's fairly basic. It's, you know, it takes a little bit more attention of that, but the DPS on that can't be too bad. I'd have to like parse it or something to see, but let's see. Let's get a new pet. New pet charmed. There we go. And then reset. I mean, it seems to be a fairly functional way to play. I mean, it's like exactly how a bard would do it in a group. I don't remember bards mezzing as much when I just group with bards, so come on. It only lasts a minute though, so that's the downside. And she can't do it forever because it takes her mana. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually go buy spells. We're going to kill this pet and then go get spells, and then I can just campfire back because I want to get deep into the zone, and if I don't do it now, it's going to be painful. So we'll do that real quick, and we can just campfire back to zone in. Go. Perfect. Alright, so everybody is going to Stein in 15 seconds. Alrighty, we're back, and we're back in the zone, so let's just fight our way back down real quick and get this going. So yeah, I had to go buy all the spells. Now we're good, so that when we hit 51 we can actually get some new items. It's probably junk, honestly. Go. Looking good. I just went with skeleton illusion, so I didn't have to go through the whole triple shrink that I've been doing. But it's working pretty well. I lose slam though, so that's kind of sad. Oh, let's look. Now I want to keep an eye on their mana. I noticed that they had the shaman was like really low on mana, and I think that was because I was spam healing when I didn't need to, because I have the bard on 5. So there's some optimization there I need to make on how I have some of the stuff going, but the charm stuff was working. It's just kind of annoying. Like, it's easier just to kill stuff. So I'm gonna kind of reserve that for more emergency situations where, you know, it's like 10 mobs and I can take one out with a charm, since I'm not doing any mezzing or anything. Alright, let's get this guy going here. I lost this one. Guess I lost the Beast Lord pet also. Not sure exactly how that happened, but we can fix that. I got both mage pets. There he is. Where is the character? There we go. Alright, Beast Lord, Summoner pet. I guess it died before, I just never noticed it. I don't know. And get that on there. Can't wait for 59. It's gonna be so fun when we have 59, I'll tell you what. Alright, we lost you, unfollow. There we go. Then that's what should be working fine now. It's a few mobs there, but that'll be fantastic. I'll just start pulling these ones off. Mark you the tank again, so you get healed. Make sure we taunt all these guys off. Just gonna get cleaved down by the reins. Should be good. I'm gonna target myself. Make sure I have voice. Really? It's like the longest recast window I've ever seen. What is that? Oh, Flawed Defiant Chain Sleeves. Let's go straight to the Shaman. I think that is his first upgrade. So he is wearing Volek arms, and it's an HP loss, but it is a everything else gain, so that's definitely an upgrade we're going to take on the Shaman here. And then I'll throw those other arms on the Bazaar. And just to get rid of items. I have so many items. Like, I don't even know what to do with them sometimes. Like, I have a full inventory on like 3 characters of TOV loot. I have like time loot, Vex loot characters. It's crazy. And I think it's just time to start throwing it all in the auction house or the bazaar and getting rid of it. It's just not. I don't feel like I'm going to be doing too many more of these low-level playthroughs after this one. Oh, 51. Hello. All right. Nice. There was a mob. Like that lag is terrible when level up. Ornate Defiant Scepter. That's probably an upgrade for somebody, but we'll check that out in a second. So we got some AAs. Let's see if I can look at these and not die here. Innate Eminence. Innate Spell Resistance. Innate Run Speed 3, so J-Boots are pointless now. Innate Metabolism, so we eat food less. In innate lung capacity, we breathe underwater longer. First Aid, Harm Touch 11. Mystical Attuning, so that means we get another buff slot. Battle Ready, another Bandolier slot. Innate Regen, so we regenerate slightly faster. That is fantastic. Alright, let's get rid of some of these pop-ups here. So that's the same on everybody, right? Everybody gets those AAs, so I don't think it really matters. I need to get rid of all these windows, though. It's annoying me. How is this? Scorched Sky event is going on right now, I guess. That is fun. I don't think I've ever done that one, so maybe I'll pop on Dronell and go do that with my 125s. Let's go straight for the nuke here. No, and one thing I noticed I was doing when I was doing the charming stuff was every time I was recharming something, I was spamming slow because slow was on the same numpad 3. So that is that's a problem, honestly. So there's some optimization I need to make to that, but I mean it worked. It's just I'm too lazy to maintain that. But you can definitely play a bard with just macros if you put your mind to it. Is everybody with me here? I'm gonna switch to you. Because somebody lost aggro. I should probably switch to this one. Just to get a little bit of aggro on him. Smart QMac is main tank. I think that's looking pretty good there. Starting some gem drops now, hit 50 plus. That is a good. Make some of the money back. It's gonna cost 2 million platinum per character, give or take, to buy all their spells, and then even more for all the other nonsense. So characters are quite expensive these days. But I only plan on a warrior, and I'm like, that's the only other class that I'd want to do this way. But I might just power level the warrior. Like, just make him a... I don't know if I want to do a persona on the tank, but kind of, just power level the warrior and then do guide videos at 50 and all the way through there. Because I already have a 120 warrior on another account. I just don't want to waste money activating a 7th account. Go. Perfect. That was just executed flawlessly. I think we'll go straight this time. So we'll go this way. Let's just go through this way like that. And we'll go down to the bridge area this way. And you can drop off and go that way, and there's a tunnel you can go through, and it'll take you right there. I kind of like going this way, because I don't do it very often. And that shaman is really burning some mana here. Go. I don't know why this guy didn't join in. I'm right here, buddy. Looking good. If we get more chain, we can pass all that to the shaman, because he's gonna need the mana regen more than probably anybody else in this group. Until cannibalize 4 or 5? 5. Can of 5, I think is what it is. At 59. And then that'll be in his his rotation, right? Like, I'll cannibalize as often as it's up. It's gonna be kind of crazy at first, because it does take like half his life. But hopefully, I think around that same time, he should get his first AoE heal, but that might be later on. Come on. I don't want to move because I don't want him to accidentally fall off. Flawed Defiant Silk Gloves. Let's give those to Nomergard. Let's just throw that on you for now. I don't think those are like worth anything. I might be able to sell them for platinum, but... oh, look at this. We got a named Mr. Overseer. Akotos. I don't even know how to say it. But there we go. I'm literally trying to charm that thing, but it's like resisting. There we go. That's hilarious. Alright, we got some fancy velvet. Roll that. I'm gonna give the poison to 20 because 20 is a rogue. Oh, and that broke. Perfect. Now, what did I do? Did I use... Okay, that's on 3. That's on 3. Melody's on 2. Alright, that's what I changed. Alright, we got another named here in Shardock. That's nice. The goal is to probably get to over-under. I think that's going to be the camp we're going to be really excited to do. There is somebody else in the zone right now. I have no idea what they're doing. So, if someone's pretty big, as long as they're not AoE pulling the entire thing for money or something, should be good. We were like completely out of mana. Alright. Maybe we need a med brick. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a med brick. Let's go down a little bit further and then we'll do that. Not 100% sure why. I gave them all clarity too, honestly, before the video. And that's not enough with the amount of DPS I'm throwing out, so. Probably good right here, right? Now there's some mobs right over there. We should be able to med up right here though. Alright, I'm gonna med up real quick, get these guys a little bit of mana because they're not doing so well. And then we'll be right back. Alright, so I guess medding is not a thing because these two guys decided to come jank me up while sitting here. So I'm gonna get these guys going. I did get a little mana, and I feel like it might be beneficial if I drop some like the rain spells or something right now to speed that, or at least drop one of them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet what is the best course of action for that, but we're, you know, chugging along here. I mean, it's so beneficial to have the rain. Like, it's hard to say, hey, stop doing that when it is doing so much. So I did put chloroplast on the casters so they kind of regenerate a little health back. I don't know if that's going to do much. I think ideally you would want to do this with a cleric, just because clerics have more AoE heals, and I could probably just spam AoE heals at this point with the pants. Let's get you healed. God, that one. Let's get this one. Like, the Shaman Heal doesn't even dent these guys with their massive HP pulls, right? Like, he's spam healing his level 50 heal. And it's doing so little. It's just funny, in all honesty. Alright, there's one more here. I barely saw it. See if we can get a snare on that before it runs away. Nope. It just dies. Alright, perfect. Well, that guy up here, what do we have? Mage is low on mana. Now, if you look at, like, the mana here of like Gnome Regard versus Tuwani. Like, the difference is that Gnome Regard has a familiar that gives mana regen, and Tuwani does not. So that's, I guess if I had the familiar on all these characters, they would have even more mana regen, and it would be a little bit of a smoother process. But it is interesting how much a difference that one thing makes. It's not helping his health at all. Tell you that. Alright, why did you stop singing? There we go. So this should take us down to the bridge now. If I remember correctly, there is a trap on the bridge, and that's why I probably never come this way. I don't have disarm trap, or I don't even know how to use disarm trap, so we're gonna try that real quick. I think the bard can do something with it, but who knows. And if I recall correctly, disarm trap was I mean, not disarm trap, the trap was a charm trap, so it charmed me. I think it was dictate. Oh man, I can't wait till we get Call a Hero. It's gonna make things so much easier. I think I'm gonna turn off the rain, so let's bring these out of here. Let's get them out of the rotation here. No, we're not gonna do any mezzing or anything. I just want to have a little bit more control over the aggro now. And until I get the AoE, that's gonna be a little difficult to just keep maintaining that. That way I'm only healing me, right? I don't have to heal casters, so that'll simplify some things. But like, I should be able to hold 100% aggro on something they're nuking, right? In theory. Oh, I guess he's losing aggro every time they do big nuke. Scream of Death. And Deathly Temptation. Snare that thing. Alright. Let's roll that. Let's sit everybody down. Let's grab the bard here and let's see here. Disarm traps. Alright, I don't know how this works. I've never done it. But there's a trap like right here, right? So if we hit disarm trap, it doesn't do anything. Is there like a sense traps? There we go, sense traps. We want that. I don't sense any traps. Well, I know there's one right there, so let's see if we can get this. Really? Now, it could be just because of my skill level is 0. I don't know if this is a skilled skill. I've never... There's a reveal trap? Sense traps? Rage reveal trap? You're too far away to reveal that. That is a significant amount of work to reveal a trap here. Alright, this doesn't look like it's there anymore. So that's fine by me. So let's go back over here. You're playing the right rotation. Let's get you. No. Stay. Actually, I want all of you to stay right here. Because I'm going to pull and watch this guy get hit by the trap. Alright, I don't want all 4 of those, but get what we get, I guess. Yeah. Now I could just go right here. Now, without the reins on there, I don't have to worry about them pulling aggro on any of this, theoretically. I am taking a significant amount of damage from these things, though. Is he not healing me? What is he doing here? Oh, I don't have you set as the heal. Ah. Oh, God. Alright, well, we leveled up 52. Come on, come on. Give me my character bag. I hate this stupid lag when I level. There we go, now the heals are landing. I don't think it's going to be able to catch up. It's close. What is that thing? Fine Steel Morningstar. Nope, get off him. Alright, heals were able to catch up. Let's get this one here. And that's a problem. Like, everybody talks about shaman healers being able to, you know, this. I have never had a shaman be able to solo heal before 120. Like, it has never been something I like had a good experience with. Everybody says you can do it, but I'm almost certain they're using some kind of automation software, because it's just the healing power is not there. In my first group, I did Shadow Knight, Shaman, Enchanter, Bar, Druid. Like, I had a whole bunch of stupid classes, and that Shaman couldn't do anything for me. I ended up adding a Cleric to the group, and things were a lot better. But, like, I don't know. This is going to be some dicey meatballs, I'll tell you what. Alright, I did that. That was only struggle because we did not have myself marked as tank. One of the casters were. I'm gonna go this way, as long as everybody follows me. Let's go to the graveyard right now. I think that might be fun. Actually, let's go to the bard. Let's go to tracking here. Drill Master named. Yeah, I don't know where he spawns. I think he's in the bank, right? Yeah, Drill Master's right there in the bank. That could be fun, and that could also not be fun. Let's go here. Let's follow. Let's actually just go down here. It's gonna be a pretty large pull here. We'll just make sure we get everybody on us. Target everybody. I'm guessing voice dropped at some point. I think everything is on me now except for the captain, who I lost. Come on, get on me. Unpleasant. Unpleasant when I can't pull mobs off, right? I'm losing them too, like. It's unfortunate. There we go, we get this guy. Got him, let's get this one. probably should switch to sword and shield since these guys are yellow. But we should be fine here. I'm also going to pop an experience potion here because we're going to need a med up. Mage and that guy's low on mana. So we're going to do that. Oh, an intricate defiant plate bracer. Now, this is a nice little weapon. Oh god, another one. This is nice. I'm going to give it to me for right now. I think I'm going to use it. It does not have a bard, any of the bard stuff, but it does have stuff I need. And I'm trying to see what I have on. I think it's going to be better than the Trinket of Tranquility. I'll have to look at it though. Alright. Everybody sit down. Meta. Let's see here. Doesn't look like the other one. The Beast Lord needs to. So let's take a look at that real quick while we're waiting for mana. It's not a safe spot to sit. So the AC is about the same. We lose a little bit of mana and HP, but we gain endurance. We gain purity. We gain some stats. Now you can see here I'm pretty much capped in all the stats right now, so that doesn't really matter much. But we gain resists and we gain other values, plus our disease-based spells will do 25% more, so it's definitely an upgrade right there. Grab that, sell that on the auction house later. All right, so that is good. Let's get this temptation back on. That back on. Oh, you know what we lost? We lost Beast Lord buffs, so let's do that. Go through here and see if there's any new spells that are worth putting in our bar. Looks like we got a new life tap and a new feign death, so we'll grab both of those. Put the new life feign death in. Put no, wrong one. This one. Put the new life tap in our rotation, and then we're going to find that spear. Spear of Pain, I guess it was. We got a new pet, but Beast or Shadow Knight pets are pretty terrible. All right, mental corruption. Surround your hands in unholy aura, allows you to absorb their mind, stealing your mental energy. Oh, that's a mana tap. I don't see a place for that right now, and I don't think it's gonna really matter at this point. What did the bard get here? Just Song of Travel, a AoE snare, Battle Cry of the Vashir. That's Overhaste. That replaces this one, so we're gonna replace Melody. There we go. That's good. So you can start singing again. Shaman, what do you got here? You got Immobilize a Root, Enduring Breath, Levitation, a new Slow. Put that in the bar, just in case we slow something. Cures, more cures, Regrowth. We want Regrowth. Primal Essence. That's a good buff. Kind of too lazy to cast it though, so another disease dot. All right, so let's get that. Get you going there. All right, what about these mages? They get anything good? Mallow. All right, they got a new nuke. What's this do? Oh, it's a point blank AoE nuke. Alright, we might play with that later, but there we go. Char. It says 1,000 damage. What do we got here? Another fire elemental. Alright, that's good. We didn't lose his pet, so he's to go. Did you lose your pet? Nope. Just need to put char on her bar, and we're good to go. What's this over here? Gift of Sev. There we go. Char. Pop that in there. I'll just go through and memorize. So, like, when I bought spells on some of these guys, it was not in the right order, so there's a little bit of stuff there. All right, is everybody ready to go? Everybody looks full mana. We took a med break together there. Usually I don't, but that's what I do during the med breaks. I go through all the spells, make sure I got everything memorized, and I go from there. I feel like I'm missing some buffs, but I'm not 100% sure what. It doesn't really matter at this point. See here, that can go to Stasi. I don't know why I'm even bothering with it, but maybe I'll do the metal. Maybe I'll do it. Some of these characters are so old. They have a lot of those key pieces just in their bag from doing different things. I think we get pretty deep in here today. Don't see much issue with this at all. I'd like to give 55. That's my goal for today, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to do experience potions. That's what I was gonna do. Speed this up. So we'll just start clicking these. You don't have any experience potions. Oh jeez. It sucks for you. I already started clicking. Who's this? Stasi, you have some. You have some. You don't have any either. What? What is going on? Claim. Goblet of Adventure 3. I don't want to use that. Goblet of Adventure 2. Yeah, let's claim that. So that means you should be able to claim one of those too, right? Yeah, and then they'll get more potions. I'm sure I have some on like all my other characters on these accounts. I just haven't put any effort into going and cannibalizing them yet. Alright, that's good. Let's turn you back into skeletons. So that... Good. Alright, let's get this guy. I think everybody has a experience potion now. Because I should have done the lesson of the day, in all honesty, first. But... Or lesson of the devout. Here we are. Wow, that's a 7-hour experience potion. Jeez. Those goblets are crazy. Is those the ones you buy from the shop? Like, they're usually like 4 hours. Potions. No, they're just bottles here. Wow. Who would have thought that? Alright, we don't want the leather whips. They're junk. That is, I think, poison material, so we'll take that. I'll probably give all that to Shwani after all this is done, so she can work on poison making. Someone told me that there is a poison snare that stacks with the bite of the Shizar, so like, I'll need those for that series. For sure. Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's get down here. Like, I feel like we're doing a fairly good job. Like, this is about how I clear on TLPs when I play with people. So it's about the same at this level. Usually we have like out of group characters though when we do that on TLPs. Like someone will have an out of group cleric, you know, out of group druid or something like that for extra healing. But for the most part, this feels pretty good. I haven't felt that one pull. I did feel like I was gonna die, but that was because I had the target wrong. Turning off the reins was probably the smart idea, even though it's, you know, or it's a loss when it comes to doing stuff cool. It was probably pretty much the way to do that. And then the charming, it's functional. It's just not something I want to do all the time. Tell you the truth. All right, do I got that one? All right, we gotta get this guy too. Now, there's a new program called EQ-NAG or something like that I keep hearing about. And then EQ Log Parser has some triggers too. So I'm going to probably get that set up so I can kind of track some of these things. I know I had it started setting it up on my Paladin, but then I just started memorizing what I need to do. So I'm probably going to get that going here sooner or later. It just takes time. I'd rather make a video than spend my time working on regex to figure out what spells are. And I was looking up a spell the other day, and it looks like they changed like a 20-year-old spell's like ending message or something like that. Can't remember what it was, but like it's like instead of wears off, it becomes fades away or some nonsense like that. I think it was a shaman buff or something. Oh man, this guy's gotta run. He's doing a weird run too. He's like not even trying to run like correctly. He's like going back and forth. There we go. We're getting like 5.8% per kill still. That's good. Alright, there's still a guy here. Hopefully he's doing like royals or something like that, not down here. Like none of this loot is useful at all on live, so I can't imagine anybody farming here. But who knows? There we go. Get this guy. Everybody's with me, right? Like, I can't even see your screen. Let's get this guy doomed. Go. Can't wait till I get the group regen. It's so much better for getting things going, right? I think that's working good. I don't know why the bard is not meleeing. She must be too close to me. But oh well, doesn't matter. 77%. Alright, so this is going to be a 3 pull, I believe. There's mobs on the side, but sometimes you don't get them all, I guess. One of them, two of them. Yeah, that's the 3 pull. Where's that mangler at? Why is he not on me? Why is he tagging Hobz? Alright, that's me. What? That didn't even make sense. Wait, what? No, you do not attack Nomergard. That is not how this game works. Every time they nuke, it's like a total massive amount of hate. Now, I think at 55, they're going to start getting the hate reduction stuff, which is where we need to really be on some of this stuff so that they are not pulling aggro on every single mob like this. Now, at the same time, I don't have all my buffs up for hate. Like, I think they all wore off at this point. So we'll switch some of those around here in a second. second I stop attacking it, I lost aggro on it. Wow. I wonder if it's probably a DPS loss for me to cast this much compared to just letting him melee. Because I mean, look at it, he's hitting for like massive amounts. All right, Scream of Death, Dark Temptation, and Voice. Voice only lasts 10 minutes. It's so terrible. Alright, let's see here. If we tag this guy, these are yellow, so these are going to be a fantastic experience. Now, this is the Foreman camp right here, if we kind of zoom in. Foreman, the Trustee. The Trustee drops some like really nice earrings for shamans and clerics that I would probably even still use right now. Like, you can click it and it cures poison, one cures disease. It's fantastic. So like it saves a spell slot. TOP, I try to get them on my cleric and enchanter, or not enchanter, shaman at all times. Alright, we leveled up to 53. Wow. 5.4 experience for that. That's good. Go, that's looking good. How's our mana? Our mana's better. As we get more flowing thought items on these guys, the downtime will decrease. This is probably something I should start considering when if I twink another group like this, is they need more mana regen to actually be able to keep up with the way I play. I don't like to stop, and that's kind of like the gist of it, right? Is stopping to me feels boring, and then I'm sitting here, you know, I'm wasting disk space recording while I wait for them to get mana, right? And then it takes me time to go back. I have to cut where I stopped, cut where I started back up, remove that dead wasted video. You know, it's a waste of my time to have to stop. If I can just do a one shot without any stops, it's a better experience for me, and less cuts later on. So it's kind of one of those weird things. So actually, we leveled up to 51. We can use this new sword here. Now, if we look at these are this is a 0.2% better. It's gonna hit harder. It also does a root, so that might be beneficial, and it's gonna proc here 140 to 100 something damage, so we'll see how that works. It is a root though. Kind of take a look at here and see how much damage that actually hits for. 319. I mean, that's insane. Alright, let's grab this guy. I don't like that the bard jumped ahead like that. Okay. Come on, guys. Start doing some damage. There we go. 319, still the top hit on that. I think I'm missing a lot. There we go. Another 319. I don't think we got triple attack yet. I think that's closer to 60. Alright, there is a corpse here. So that means there's somebody in this general area. I don't see them, so I'm just going to kill this. We can have a conversation if they show up. Go. Like, there's no zone-wide chat, so you know, I have no idea what people are doing. But there are plenty of mobs. I can always go somewhere else if this is, in fact, camped by somebody. Leave all that junk. There we go. Just want to move a little bit so that Beast Lord can get some damage on there. What's our experience at right now? 25% into 53, not too bad. Alright, looks like... No, these are all up. I don't know, maybe he's just trying to camp that for an item? I don't know. But we'll find out. Not a big deal. Go, let me check here. Why? Okay, the bard's not singing and the bard's not assisting. There we go. Let's get some heals. The life tap, you know, it's doing its job, right? It's saving off a lot of the damage that I would be taking, but it is not. Now, I believe that shovel does not count as the shovel that you use for the mage quest. You gotta go all the way to Gina or Kazakhul for those. But for the most part, I feel like the life tap is worth casting. It's just obviously I'm running out of mana, as I am currently out of mana now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a priority run on the familiars. I think this group is gonna have enough DPS to be able to handle all those missions without any issue. Especially once they get like 125 buffs and stuff like that. Let's take a med break for a second. Alright, so now we're buffed. I got new spells on everybody. And let's see how this goes. Now, I got new air pets, so they're up and buffed, so they should be doing a little bit more damage than they were before. But I don't know. They should be providing a stun, which is going to be beneficial. So if we do a check here, is there still people here? There is one guy. One guy here, so I'm not concerned about that. There was some other people, but I guess they left. I did get a new terror spell, the Terror of Death. That's kind of nice. And I got more Beast Lord buffs for mana regen and the pet, so some good stuff. Good stuff. We'll talk about that in the level 55 video for sure. I'm doing the Beast Lord guides on my solo character, not this one, so it's gonna be a little bit disjointed since this guy's gonna level up and they're at different places in the game at this point. Alright, let's load that, why not? Oh, that was looking good. And I think I got a new spell on the new... I think I got a new spell here. Yeah, Resilient Fire. So all that does is make the increase the level cap on the spells that get the 15% extra damage. So very nice there. This is perfect. A sad slave. The Ixar and the Chardokians are not friends, I'll tell you what. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Let's do this. Let's I have a macro for it. I want to try. Oh, he's not going to be able to get that. Oh, he got one spell. Yeah. These mobs don't have enough hit points for doing dots. I'll just tell you that right now. If I start now, I'll add the start of the mob here. Right, I hit the button. And he didn't do anything because he was moving. But there we go. One poison dot. Should do the disease dot now. Yep, there we go. And then he should have a curse that he tries to throw on there. But the mob died beforehand. And that's just a total waste of my mana. Like, it's a good dot. Like if I was not as geared as I am, doing as much damage as I am with these mages and stuff like that, I would definitely try to have this shaman doing as much DPS as I can. But now later on, when we get higher level, we will be doing that because the Shadow Knight won't need as much healing because these life taps, eventually I'll have like a whole half a bar of life taps that I'll just be using in a constant manner like this, keeping my life up. Alrighty, let's see here, this guy. Turn a little bit. There we go. You're fighting. I hit 5. You should fight. There we go. Bard is in action. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Let's go DPS on the Bard here. Get her dual wield skill up. She's gonna eventually get double attack. Might as well start working on it now. You can kind of see the Siphon Life, like, it offsets it pretty good. I mean, we're hitting max hit, like 319 right now. That is crazy. Obviously, we're going to run slower, so without the drum on our offhand. Alright, let's make our way over to over-under. I think that's going to be a nice little place to go. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Everybody's fighting. Oh, lost you for some reason. Oh, he's going after Shaman. Okay, that makes sense because the Shaman did heal me once. I only hit the button once. I swear I don't think I've seen the root like actually land on these things yet. Spell damage. I don't see it there. Does it even proc yet? Like, when does it proc? Am I, like, dumb? It doesn't say when it procs. So maybe it procs at level 1. Or, I guess, whenever you can use them at 51. Another Flaming Wizard hat. Some pristine silk. Alright, we're gonna go this way. This is the Herbalist. See what's up and down here, see if anybody's around this area. Yeah, they're not at a good angle. There we go. You're good. How about you, Bard? Bard? Really? I'm inconveniencing myself for you, Bard, and you're not doing it. Alright, looks like everything's up down here too. So we'll just kind of go down here. Now, I'm going to go right here. I'm going to break follow. I'm going to kill these two. Just because pulling that house is going to require me to move a lot. I don't want them trying to, like, auto-follow me and then jump off into the water or something dumb like that. Switch to you. Still, I haven't seen one over 319 yet, so I mean, that could be like the max hit. At 55, we'll get critical hits and stuff like that, so that'll be interesting to see how big we can get crits going, but that'll be at 55 when we get auto-granted those AAs. I'm just gonna leave those. All right, so this guy right here is a rare, so we're gonna grab him. Who knows what all kind of aggro he's gonna come with, but looks like we got him solo. We're going to move the Beast Lord into position. Gonna move the Bard into position. Let's get some heals going here. All right, 54. Who would have thought that quick? All right, so we got a Vile Sonic Brew. Now, if you take a look at this item, right? It's a range item that is 50 mana, 50 endurance, but it's also a drink. So this is like one of those like tricky items. Like if you leave in your bag like that, it'll get eaten. So I'm gonna move it over here and save that for later. I don't know what it's actually used for, other than that. All right, looks like somebody killed those. There we go. Can I get you like right there? Can I get you right there? And perfect. Just make sure we hold aggro on these things. Whoa, hey buddy. What? Who are you? You're after my shaman, huh? Alright. I'm not really a fan of that. Get you turned around. And these all drop like alchemy herbs and stuff. We don't want that ever. We don't want that ever. Come over here, get this guy. We'll turn these guys around back in. I really need to set up a arrow keys to control others and rotate them, but again, I'm a lazy person when it comes to some of this stuff, and I try to just do what the bare minimum is to get it done. Later on, none of it will matter. I mean, it's just choose now. Did I literally pull everything from the house in a single pull? I did. Alright, so there's this guy right here. And there we go. There's the root. There's the sword actually working. Doesn't last that long because everybody's doing direct damage, but you get the gist of it here. All right. And at 55, we're gonna call it. So I think, like, what are we at now? We are 54. 55, we're gonna call it, because this video is, I don't know how long at this point. But what we'll do is you know, I gotta do all the guides for 55, which is gonna change up some of the spells and whatnot. They should be shorter. I'm gonna try just to gloss over things and assume people watched previous versions. Oh, we get 320 that time. But hopefully I can get those all churned out real quick, and then we can resume. We're gonna resume back down here. Ideally, we want to get to the kennels. That's like the end goal. Right over here is where we want to get. That is going to be the best experience we can get at this level. It's a fast camp. Like you gotta. It might be too much, even for this group. So without charm and stuff like to beat the mobs down faster, right? So we'll see how that actually works out. But that's kind of the goal we're headed towards. Like right here is the Overseer camp, and then down that hall is the Underboss. So ideally what we'll be doing is we'll be fighting back down here after I do that, and then kind of going from there. But I mean, this has gone so fast. Like, I did not expect to hit, you know, almost 55 this quick. So this is working out really well. I wanted to go to Howling Stones, I think, is on my list, but then I was like, I got distracted by this, so it is, you know, missed opportunity. But I mean, we're gonna have to go to Howling Stones anyway to work on the Epic 1.5 or 2.0 for the Shadow Knight. Maybe some of these other characters, I don't know. But we'll probably start doing those about 65. And the way I plan on doing the grinding for that stuff is I'm just going to do a normal video, right? And it's going to be working on epics, and like everybody's going to go pretty much be in their own area unless they need them all to, like, say, do Plane of Fear, Plane of Hate. So we're going to have to start clearing, like, to get the stabs and stuff for the mages. Like, that's going to be clearing Plane of Hate, like, like a lot. And then we're gonna have to kill Finnegal, which is 65. I think we can. I think the Shadow I could probably solo it at 65, but let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get some short-term buffs on him. The only thing I'm concerned about is the dispel. It dispels all the buffs. There we go. Because we need Enduring Breath. I don't think I gave them an Enduring Breath item. And Sarnak Investigator, he's light blue. I'm not gonna even bother with him. This pit boss, bring him on down. And I think just staying right here is probably the smartest idea we can have. There's only like 2 or 3 mobs that can spawn in this area. There we go. That's working fine. The Bard is doing damage. As long as I can set up, you know, these contrived situations where I pull in between the 2 characters like this, melee shouldn't be too much effort to set up. Now, ideally, I'd want them attacking from behind, so I could do like a, you know, rotate around, but who cares? Like, they're not going to take enough damage at this point to worry about it. This is the placeholder for the underboss. Surprisingly, we only got, like, there we go, we got them all. I was like, surprisingly we didn't get those, but there they are. This is gonna be a little rough. Hopefully, hopefully they kind of come in staggered. Oh, I guess they're not coming. They haven't showed up yet, so. Burn this guy down. There's some weird aggro, you know, leashing kind of stuff down here too. I see, they all leashed. There we go. Let's see what's up in this area. We should be able to get these guys now. So if I tag him, and I kind of stop along the way. There we go, just kind of bring them back. So, there we go. 3 mobs, not too bad. Alright, let's get everybody attacking on this one. Switch to this. Get that going. We lost voice, unfortunately. Back to you. Alright, I got 100% on everybody right now. Nope. Lost to this guy, somehow. Not 100% sure what happened there, but... Stunned. Got that one, and here we go. And we don't want the rune. And let's put regen on the bard. Because I don't want to heal the bard. Alright, there we go. Oh, what are we at? We are at 61%. Let's go up here. So we should be able to backpull these guys now. They should all respawn. So that means we need to reposition you. And you. But I mean, 4.4%, you know, what was the other mobs were giving us? 4.8, 4.8. So that is fantastic experience. We are running experience potion, so it's gonna be slightly less. 3.1, that's still good. I would say anything over 1% is good, and the higher you get, the better. Now we could probably find mobs that are a little bit more experienced, but we're killing these at such a high rate that I don't think it matters. And we are having mana issues, I think. It's really holding us back on some of this. Mostly because the bard keeps stop singing song. Alright, what about over here? Let's get this guy. That should be 2 or 3 mobs. There we go, I got that guy too. And then we should have respawn in this area here in a minute. There should be a dog, I think, right there. There. Surprised the bard pulled that one. Alright, looking good. There's that one, so we're gonna get room respawns here in just a moment. Should knock all these out pretty quick though. I need this guy off my shaman. Come on, right click. Why are you doing that to me? 320 hit, not bad. Let's pull you back a little bit. Alright, that's looking good. Mages need to med. Is there another one down here? No. This one is just not. There we go. That's what's beating the mage. Okay, wait, herbalist add. It says it was 100% on me, but it does not look like it. There's another mob here somewhere. Ah, there it is. I was wondering. I have total like tunnel vision when it comes to some of these things. Somehow I lost this guy. Here, let's do this. Voice of Shadows. Give me another spell. Jeez, it's like the longest refresh of anything. Oh, I don't have any mana. That's why. And I still lost him. I didn't lose the rot dog though, you know, that's whatever. Go and safe. Alright, let's sit everybody down here. What are we at? 88%, so we're about to hit 55. This is going to be fantastic here in just a second. I suspect there's going to be two or three more in this room we can kill. And we're good. Let me see if I got any spells while we're waiting for respawn. I'm not going to go pull anything. Call of Darkness. This is same as Dark Temptation, but different. Requires but does not consume a pearl. Alright. Just a waste of inventory space there. Spear of Plague. I don't think I got anything else. Yeah, we get a Shroud next level though. Scream of Death. Eventually we'll have to set up a whole separate spell bar just for buffs until we get the Unity. Alright, there's our herb collector. Let's get him. Get these guys targeted and in position. There we go. Now, ideally, like I was talking about before, I should pull the mobs and then turn them, but I think at this point it doesn't matter too much, but it's a habit I should probably get into early on. Is this all junk? Yeah, it's all junk. Alright, is anybody in here? Now this camp here in particular is where the Necro epic piece drops here in Chardok, so it's a pretty popular camp. Go get this guy down. Another clover. Another piece of medallion. Oh, and 55. Alright, this is what we wanted. I think everybody hit 55, hopefully. If not, I'll have to level just a little bit more. So let's take a look at what we got. We got a lot of it. Look at this. This just keeps scrolling here. Alright, we got Mental Clarity 3. So we get more mana regen. Spellcasting Reinforcement 3, which our buffs last longer. Mastery of the Past 3 means our lower level spells. I think it's like 40. They don't fizzle anymore. Spellcasting Deafness. I have no idea what that one actually does. Reduces the duration and the initial cast time of spells, so you cast spells faster. Combat Fury 3, it means we get critical hits. Finishing Blow 3 means when mobs are 15% or lower on health, we can finish them off. Finishing Blow, I think it's 15. No, it's 10%. Combat Stability, which means we tank better. Combat Agility means we can dodge things a little bit better. Fear Resistance means we won't get feared as much. Fury of Magic. These are all in the Archetype tab, by the way. Fury of Magic. Critical hit with our damage spells by 7%. Destructive Fury. Fury. Where is it? It's just, I believe it's nuke criticals, right? Critical direct damage any spells by 100, so this increases the damage that they do. That's insane. Let's see here. Weapon Affinity. Right here. Chance your weapon will trigger your proc, right? So it's going to proc more. That's number 5. Persistent Casting. So if I'm getting hit or stunned, lets me finish a spell. Natural Durability gives me more hit points. Mystical Attuning gives me another buff slot. Mnemonic Retention gives me another spell slot. Prowess 5, that gives me more damage. So that's innate Prowess 5. I believe that is right here. So I'm doing 18% more damage just for the sake of doing it. Innate Regen 6, more regeneration. And then I gain the ability to summon my companion to my side if he is lost. And we are 55. So there we go. Everybody gets pretty much the same stuff. Everybody should be 55. Oh, no, wow, he is only, jeez, okay. He is way off. So we're gonna do a little bit more. Get him caught up real quick. Did he not drink a potion? He drank a potion 1. Oh my god. That's a kick in the dick. But, alright, well that's fine. We can go up a little bit further. If they hit 56, I will sacrifice them down to, so I can make that other video. But here we go. Let's keep going. I thought we were done. How much experience is he getting? He's getting 3%. Like it can't be that much big difference, right? 3.2, 3.8, 3.8. They're getting the same experience. Whatever. Whatever. Man, this should just make it so when we do start over, when we start the next video, we'll already be a little bit in. Go, let's get these guys burned down here. Are you like casting? Yeah, you are. All right, then I gotta change up all the spell organization since we got the extra spell slot now. So there's gonna be a little bit of time. Realistically, I'll have those videos like scheduled at the same time since I am a little bit ahead now. But they will be all about the same, and they'll all come out before the next episode. I only do one video a day, so there's gonna be setup videos for another week. There we go. Looking good there. %. All right, this is working well. And we can see if we get an overseer or an underboss while we do this. Go, and then should just be able to turn you just a little bit so you can hit that. Perfect. That is fantastic. Now I should take extremely less damage now that I have those AAs. You can see now, like, I'm getting hit, but I'm able to heal it up with my spells. If we go to spell damage, it's still about the same, but like now we critical. So we critical our life tab for 463, so we got healed for that. It's pretty ridiculous, right? Pretty insane how much that's gonna go. And like we hit 628 on that new plague spell. Imagine if that was a critical. I mean, the mob's coming in with one spell on it. He's already at 95%. So our power has increased significantly at 55 here. So watch. Let's see what we land in here. So engulfing roots is proccing more. Siphon life is, just still doing its thing, but you can see there we're kind of maintaining ourselves. Turn off the, not do the shaman here for a second. I want to see how well I can heal myself against these mobs. Let's see, 474. Now this is still going to be a good camp, and this camp would stay good till 60, right? But Kennels is going to be better. We should be able to get from 55 to 60 there really quick. All right, he's about to ding. That should be everybody. Can I see them all from the foreman of the fellowship? No, they're all still like weird levels for some reason. I don't know why that doesn't instantly update. And there we go. He's 55. All right, let's do another check just to make sure I didn't forget anybody. 55, 55, 55, 5, 55, and 55. Perfect. All right, so let's do one. I don't want to pull. I just want to make sure we're not leaving a named up right over here, because I would pull him if he is a veteran underboss. All right, so we can get out of here now. So that is what, 50 to 55 on these guys, so that's pretty good. Chardock is one of the better places to level as soon as it is available in Kunark. I highly recommend coming here as soon as possible, as long as your group can handle it. Thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.